it's your girl Asia, aka Boss Beauty, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to do another Q&A video. I asked you guys on YouTube and on my Instagram to leave me some questions that you wanted to answer, or topics, or whatever it is that you wanted me to talk about in this video. So I'm going to be reading those today. This is a whole new setup, so let me know what you guys think of this setup. Is it too much? Too many lights? I did add some more lights. I'm trying to figure out like the perfect setup for me. If y'all see me looking over there, it's because I have my camera hooked up to my TV so that I can see myself, and I want to make sure that the camera is focusing because I do have a new lens on my camera also. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the setup, and if I need to change anything, then just let me know. Alright, the first one says, I see you are a strong survivor. That's great. But when you have your rainy days, we all do, what do you do to overcome those times to keep that beautiful smile? Aw, thank you. Basically, I try to take all of that emotion that I'm feeling, any emotions that I'm feeling that I feel are negative, and turn them into something positive, turn them into something productive. So for me, whether that be like school or YouTube, I just try to keep myself busy. It's also good to pray for like peace of mind, understanding, patience, stuff like that. A lot of things that happen in life are completely and totally out of our control. So you just have to give it to God and trust that He will work out your situation. That's what I do. I just, I pray. I try to do something that will take my mind off of it, but I'm also, putting my energy towards something positive. The next one pretty much says the same thing. It says, I love to know how you stay so positive. I'm double your age, suffer with chronic pain, so absolutely nothing in comparison to you, and I truly struggle with being positive. You are wise beyond your years, and I'm thankful that I recently found you. I find you so uplifting to watch and listen to. You're such a gem. Aw, thank you. Just like reevaluate life, because you're alive, obviously. Life isn't perfect. It's never going to be perfect. And our lives, we didn't choose our lives, but the way we live them is our choice. And I always believe that is my motto. I know that my life isn't ideal for me, and I would have never, chose this life specifically. Like, people would ask me in my video when I said that I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't have chosen that, but I wouldn't change it either. So you just have to just roll with it. Whatever life throws at you, whether it's good or bad, I feel like you should always try to turn that into a positive. Just like with bad situations that may happen to you, there's always something positive you can get out of a bad situation, whether it be a lesson or you just learn so much. So when things happen in life, I just see them as a challenge, and I just try to stick it out. The next one says, other than YouTube, what are some of your favorite hobbies? My favorite hobbies would, I can't say YouTube. I like cooking. I like watching Netflix. I like taking pictures. I like doing makeup, of course. I like to draw. I like playing the piano. Oh, and another hobby of mine is like language exchange. Yeah, you just develop an appreciation for different like cultures and their language. So I love language exchange. Okay, it says, first of all, I think you're amazing. Thank you. So beautiful, so smart. My question is, do you have a way for people to contact you? So most of the time, when people contact me, it's normally like through DM on Instagram, or some people have even emailed me. My email is always in the description box if you guys ever want to email me. I am actually going to be making a new email because I want to start a new segment on my channel, Ask Boss Beauty, where I'm just answering questions about you guys. So if you guys have anything going on in your life, any topics that you want me to talk about, I'm going to have an open email for that. If you ever need anything, you want someone to talk to, I'm here for you. I got you. This one says, what's your favorite dessert and your favorite shoes, as in sneakers? So my favorite dessert has to be cheesecake. It gotta be cheesecake. And my favorite shoes, as in sneakers, I love Nike. I love Roches, and I love, what else? And I love the Jordan 11s. All of them. So yeah, those are my favorite. This one says, what is your greatest inspiration in life? Okay, so my greatest inspiration in life, I'm assuming you mean like a person, so I'm gonna definitely say my grandfather. I feel like he's just so inspirational to me. I feel like we have so much in common. It's funny, me and my grandfather have similar personalities in a way. And we've been through like similar things, so I really do kind of like look up to him, and just how he handles situations. Like, I've just noticed he doesn't let anything get to him, even though it might be something like crazy drastic going on, like he's been paralyzed from the neck down and now he's walking again. He's like struggled with asthma like his whole life, but he doesn't let that get him down. I also have asthma. The way he is so mellow and like just doesn't let stuff bother him, like, and even if it is bothering him, you would never know. And that's how I am. Like, even when things are like bothering me, you would never know. So his whole presence is just like, you just want to be around him. So, and I've heard a lot of people say that about me too. So yeah, he's definitely my greatest inspiration. I love him so much. It says, hey, good morning, what are you majoring in? I'm majoring in criminology and criminal justice. The plan is to definitely go to law school within the next couple of years. This is my last year, so yeah, that is the plan, to go to law school. This one says, what are you studying in school and what is your dream profession? Yeah, so I'm studying criminology and criminal justice. My dream profession would definitely be to be like a corporate lawyer, and to have like my own firm and stuff like that. And I would also, you know, definitely love to be a YouTuber full-time. That is that's like my #1 goal, to be honest. You want to be a YouTuber full-time? Like, yes. Yes, I do. So yeah, that's like my top 3. This one says, how old are you? I am 22 years old. My birthday was April 4th. Okay, this one says, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is like baby pink, like anything that's like powdery pink looking. Oh my gosh, give it to me. I love it. Someone says, I love you so much, but I was wondering, how do you get down the stairs with your wheelchair? So, well, normally I'm not going down steps, but if I do have to go down a step, I normally would just go down backwards. But if it's like more than one step, I ain't really messing with it. I ain't messing with it. Unless someone's with me, then they'll like pull me down the step. But if I'm with one of my friends and it's like a lot of steps, I'm right on your back. And we're gonna go up or down the steps, whichever way, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm always getting carried around. And that's probably not the safest. But yeah, I'm always getting carried around. I'm really not that heavy anyway. Well, I might be a little heavier now, but I'm like barely 120 pounds. So this one says, do you have a boyfriend? I'm sure you already answered this, but yeah. No, I do not have a boyfriend. I am single, honey. So this next question I've been asked like so many times. I can't even tell you how many times I've been asked this question. But normally I just don't answer the question in the comment section, just because of how it's asked. I feel like there's like a certain way you should ask people questions like that are very personal. This one was asked in like a more general type of way, so I feel more comfortable answering this question. Okay, it says, this is probably the elephant in the room, but can people with spinal cord injury still have sex, and is it the same feeling? So yeah, people with spinal cord injuries can definitely still have sex. I thought that was pretty obvious, but I guess not. Some people really do want to know, because I've gotten the question so many times. Spinal cord injuries are different for everyone. Some people have, you know, full sensation like I do, where I feel everything. I have full sensation everywhere. The sensation may be partially there, it may be completely gone. It just depends on the person and how damaged your spinal cord injury was. People with spinal cord injuries also have like very different abilities. Everyone's abilities aren't the same. Some people get around a lot better than others. Some people are able to move a lot better than others. So it just depends on the person. As far as like positions and stuff, whoever they're with would just have to be, you know, just like open-minded, willing to try different, you know, new things. So it's just, you know, it depends on the person. This one says, when you're out in public, how do you deal with looks and stares from other people? So when I go out in public, yeah, of course I do get, you know, like people that like stare at me. And when I was first injured, like that took a while for me to get used to. I was really uncomfortable with that. Like, I never wanted to leave the house. If we went somewhere, I really didn't want to get out of the car, because I was so like just self-conscious. I just hated people staring and looking at me like, dang, like just staring hard. Like, y'all have never seen nobody in a wheelchair before. Like, so I feel like that just takes time getting used to. honestly, because I didn't get used to that until maybe like after that 5-year mark. Then my mom would remind me like, Asia, people stared at you before you were in a wheelchair, like, and then now that you're in the wheelchair, they're like probably thinking like, who was this beautiful girl in this chair, like what happened, da da da. Eventually I just got used to it. So if you're in a chair, or you don't even have to be in a chair, if you just look different, or for any other reason why people are staring at you, you know, just forget them. Who are they? Like, it's okay. When people are staring at me, sometimes they really are just curious. Other times it can be like a little bit disrespectful, because I do feel like it is kind of rude to stare at people, but like, I cannot fight the whole world, and I'm not about to try to. I'm just here to, you know, if you're gonna stare, I'm gonna give you something to look at, you know, I'm gonna make it worth your while. So all right, the last one says, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would it be? If I could go back in time and tell little Asia something, oh man, I was a trip. Oh wow. I would tell my younger self to focus on, you know, things that are more important, because I was focusing a lot of my energy onto things that really weren't, you know, really wouldn't benefit me in the long run. So I would definitely just be like, baby girl, you focus. It might be Simone voice. So yeah, you guys, that concludes this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment in the description box. Before you leave, do not forget to subscribe and follow me on all of my social media. Once again, it'll be in the description box down below and on the screen right now. Sometimes